So we have shrunken the time available for life to have formed on this Earth. The prevalence of life in the galaxy, if you can quantify that somehow, I don't know how to quantify it just yet, but imagine that's a quantifiable entity. The prevalence of life that we presume to be out there, the stock in the prevalence of life has gone up in the past 10 or 15 years.
Why?
Because, for me, the best argument for upping that stock value is the following. I don't know the age of everyone in the audience, but I would bet that when you took biology class and you learned the age of the Earth 4.5 billion years ago, and then you look at the earliest evidence for life, fossil evidence of life on Earth, then you get about 3.5 billion years. Subtract those two numbers, get the difference between those two numbers, and that's the time clock from beginning to the first evidence for life, okay? That was about 1 billion years out of the 4.5 billion years that Earth has been here. So that's pretty quick. It happened in like the first 20% of the life of the planet. Since the time we all took biology, we have found fossil evidence of life farther back in time than 3.5 billion years. It now goes back to 3.8. There's some evidence it might even reach 3.9. So we have shrunken the time available for life to have formed on this Earth. That makes it more likely. If the faster life kicks in from a pool of just random chemicals, not random, they're the chemicals of the universe, the faster that happens, the more confidence I have that life is something that would happen just given the right soup and soup starter, okay?